Okay, we're going to take two. So Joel, when you get to edit it,
just start now.
All intensive action at the YFHL. It's going to be the Rangers against the Panthers for Game 3. Usually the Panthers start off a little late, but the Rangers usually start off a little bit earlier. They usually have the first or the second game, so maybe the wear and the tear of the later night will work in the Panthers' favor. Who has an idea? Not me, I don't know. Find out as we continue, as we progress. And once again, the first second of gameplay is stopped. It becomes like a pattern. At least once every game, it always starts off as 1 second that gets stopped. Very interesting. At least once per night. So out of the 3 games, usually happens once. You get like a second of gameplay to start the first period, and then something happens and the referee whistles down. You should check it out. Go back in the archive and check that out. You'll see that I'm right, and if I'm wrong, well then you can tell me that, and I will say that you were right, that I was wrong, and I'm usually right anyways, even when I am wrong. Does that make sense? I'll explain to you another time. Right now, though, we're watching some good beginning feeling out action as the Panthers and the Sharks. These two teams, neither of them, I believe, have ever lost. The Rangers, I know for sure have lost. I don't think. And the whistle is blown. Yeah, this is the 3rd game for these guys. No, the 4th game. And so far, the Panthers have been. The Rangers have been incredible. The Rangers have they beat the Sabres, they beat the Kings, and then they beat the Sharks 9-2 in a great blowout. I mean, these Rangers, they clearly show with a 7-point lead when they win a game, only allowing 2 goals in. It shows great offense and great defense by Moshe Manzlevsky, the goalie. And maybe some great defense by the defense as well. I don't know. Nice shot, slap by Siegel, goes off Bieren's leg. And they fight for it behind Duby Rubin. Panthers bring it out. Now, so far, the Rangers, as I've said, they've been doing a great job winning great games with their offense and their defense. The Panthers, I think, you could attribute most of their wins to their offense. Well, they did lose to the Sabres. I'm sorry, they did lose to the Sabres, but Duby Rubin was not in net, and he is in net tonight. So, see if that has anything to do with anything. I think Duby Rubin, people have told me that Duby Rubin is one of the best goalies in the YFHL. One of the. What about the best goalie? I don't know. Maybe that could be Moshe Manzlevsky, or maybe Moshe has a great team to work with, and he's not tested that much. You're just gonna have to keep your eye on it. Here come the Panthers ready to test, and I think that was deflected off of Siegel's playing defense. So it might be his great team in front of him. Maybe Moshe Manzlevsky stinks. We don't even know. And here's Siegel again, ready to carry the ball. Wow, slaps it out. Him and Yeras do the same exact thing. They both like to slap shot that ball out of their zone. They don't like to pass to anyone. They don't care about passing. They just want to clear. And then it gets stolen. And almost an opportunity for the Panthers to really gain some momentum by getting the first point. Bieren falls down. Referee not going to call it. Looks like he just fell over himself. And Moshe Manzlevsky picks it wide out of his goalie area before Bieren gets a handle of that. So the Panthers' wins, the only wins they had so far were only by 1 point. They beat Predators barely 30 seconds into the end of the game. Right before the end of the game happened, 30 seconds, and then they won 3-2. It would have been a tie up until then. It could have gone into overtime. They did go into overtime in the last game that we just saw last week against the Kings, where they won 4-3. So with a 3-2, 4-3 game, the Panthers must be good on their offense. Their defense, you can't really hold them in high regard. Speaking of hold them, Duby Rubin holds that. Calling for the whistle once again. Still no score between the Rangers and the Panthers. Weisbart wins that one. Or does he? Oh, he has it now. that what I would call that a success. Then that's a miss. Attempted pass. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, they were open there, but Rubinoff stole the pass away, and Zawai couldn't keep control of it. So the Rangers are out once again. Aaron Yeres goes deep into the offensive zone, leaving Weisbart to go far back. And what a slap shot Weisbart has. These Rangers like to slap the shot. And a nice shot that right to Doobie Rubin, and a shot from Weisbart goes past one of the Panthers there, was playing defense, but luckily Doobie Rubin was there to stop it. Doobie Rubin definitely earning his stripes tonight. Aaron Yeres brings it out, shoots it out. Once again, passes to nobody. Defensive Rangers, maybe that's a good strategy. They've been winning so far. Let's look at all their strategies. They look stupid to say that they're good because the Rangers have been winning, so there's a shot. In front of that if you want to stop an airball. He's coming out deep. Oh, and there Yeres gets in front of one of the Panthers, takes a shot right in front of Burke. Burke doesn't do anything to stop it. They leave it right back to Rubin to do the dirty work, and Yeres has it again. Shoots it off the side. Couldn't get the job done there. Keeps it in his zone. And finally, it gets taken out for how long? Not very. The Panthers are running around with it. Oh, but the Rangers with a little bit of a steal for half a second. They get a shot on because of it. Weisbart jumps for that. Simple Weisbart tries to center it. To no avail. The Panthers get it out. Aaron Yeres fights for it. Somehow gets it out. But Sammy Cohen with a pass. And Menzalewski catches that one in the air. Menzalewski's wearing Abby Jakubowic's jersey. Should be quite confusing. Considering the fact that Abby Jakubovic never won a game for his team yet. Menzalewski's won all 3. Maybe that's bad luck for him. Maybe it's good luck for Jakubovic. Who knows? Maybe there's no such thing as luck. Maybe it's all skill. We'll find out. But so far, the Rangers have failed to get 1 point on. And let's blame Menzalewski for that. I wouldn't do that. Okay, I'm lying. I would. Nice slap over there. I think I see a goal there. Camera wasn't really on it, so I didn't get to see much of it, but I believe... No goal. I mean, if you're taking it on the side, it's obviously no goal. We didn't miss anything, so don't blame the cameraman. I most certainly won't. Bring it out again. Ooh, Siegel had an open one. What do you do with an open one? You slap the shot. Obviously. That's their strategy. Look at the Panthers. Look at the Panthers not slapping it out. I mean, granted, he has somebody on him there, but he doesn't slap it out right away. They look to see if they can pass it to him. The Panthers have it again, and what do? It's sort of a slap, but it wasn't on the nowhere near the motion Menzalewski went. There have it again. Let's analyze. And as we analyze, it goes off the wall. There's a centering attempt that doesn't go anywhere. Instead of shooting it on the net, the Panthers shoot it to the side. The Rangers are the ones shooting it on the net, and I believe the Rangers have more shots on goal because of it, and then again, more attempts for rebounds. Siegel had no choice there but to ricochet it off. Stealing the page out of the Panthers. It's been 10 minutes so far of gameplay, I believe. Rangers patiently waiting for the Panthers to get themselves organized, get themselves ready. I guess they do have home field advantage, home team advantage, whatever you want to call it. I would assume so. I don't usually follow who's got the home team advantage, who gets to change last, but I do believe that it would be the Panthers who get to change the line last because the Panthers are more used to playing the night games, and if they play the night games and the Rangers don't, well, stands to reason, we darshan, that the Rangers are the away team. Although everyone does play in the spring color gym, and there's another whistle. I think there was a trip. I don't know if that's a penalty. We'll have to take a look at that one. Referee's arm is not raised in the air, but I do believe that's because if it was raised in the air, we'd all die from suffocation, so he keeps it down. But there might be a penalty. Let's take a look at it. Yes, there is. There's only going to be 2 Rangers on it. I think that was a tripping call. Nope. It isn't. Siegel's right there. Yares and Siegel, they both play defense. Interestingly enough, both defensemen on right now, and Weisbart's making some chicken gestures with his hands. The little Weisbart being sandwiched in between Yares and Siegel. And he wins the faceoff, ready for Siegel, getting ready to take his slap shot. He doesn't. He decides not to, and because of that, gets the ball stolen from him. Maybe should have gone with a slap shot. Well, here they come out again. The Panthers now have it, doing some quick passes. They're not really quickly absorbed. Siegel with a nice pass to Weisbart. Weisbart back to Siegel. Takes a shot, and it's off the side. It goes far from the net, but Ruben does hit it even further. Oh, right in front of Ruben, and he doesn't get the shot in. Great save by Doobie Ruben. He's been making some great plays tonight, and his reputation as being one of the best goalies is certainly showing some light here tonight. There's a shot that flips off everybody, and there's an open shot. Biren could have come down with the ball. He had it open to himself. He just decided not to. I guess he realized that the ball was going closer to Moshe Menzelewski, and would be no point to do so. Siegel has it, ready for another slapper, I believe, and it this time hits the leg of Byron. And because of that, the Panthers have a chance of getting control. Yares lets it trickle down. It gets stopped by Ruben. Got the oven mitts on it. And he gives it back to the ref. Under 5 minutes to go in the first period. So far, we have no score between the Rangers and the Panthers.
Joel, what's wrong with the board?
We might have some boarding problems. Production coordinator Nathan Frost asking his brother, the official Joel Frost, take a look at the boards on the left side of your screen. See if there's anything wrong with it. They're still there. I think they're still looking at it, but Joel says that they're okay and he's ready to go. Larger Wags loses that face-off. Yares takes a shot, and if Ruben would have waited a split more second, might have had a goal. Great shot by Aaron Yares. Good save by Doobie Ruben. That's why that shot helped. That's why you don't hit it off the side. That's why you hit it right to the goalie. Because why not? Here's Siegel. There's Aaron Yares doing the same thing. And that shot actually hits one of his teammates who's right in front of it. Ruben completely out of the net. There's a ball there, just loose, waiting for someone to pick it up. By the time someone gets to it, which is Weisbart. Is there anyone else playing other than Weisbart, Yares, and Siegel? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Well, I see some guys. I guess they're just enjoying the game. They're there to watch tonight. There goes a slap by Weisbart. A slap by... Oh, no, it isn't Weisbart. Yeah, it is. It is Weisbart and Yares. Rubinoff trying to take on Yares. That's not going to happen. He gives a nice pass. I think it's Mickey Goldstein. I have to take another look at that. Weisbart has it. Not very much control over it, but he has it. Gives it to Yares. Most of the Rangers in the Panthers zone taking shots. Oh, and they finally get it with a great shot. And that's going to bring the Rangers in the lead. It was a wraparound sort of slip into the crease shot. Trying to find a tiny little spot that you can, and I do believe that the Rangers have now a point on. It's 1-0. Rangers and the Panthers are down by 1, only 1. But when you're down by 1 against the Rangers, it's a big one. Getting ready for the second center and face-off. There's a shot by the Panthers trying to regain something for themselves. What a surprise. Siegel's on. That one goes out. Aaron Yares already has a hat trick. Well, there's Joel. He's really getting behind the scenes now. It's good to see that there are basketball nets on every corner. I don't know if that means anything. Not sure. But yeah, Aaron Yera's defenseman, supposedly for the Rangers, is the only person other than Mickey Goldstein who is a big-time offensive man. It's a great stat right there. So they are the only two that have hat tricks. Aaron Yera's got his in the first game against the Sabres that they played when they won 7-4. And Mickey Goldstein got his in the third game when they played the Sharks and they won 9-2. Very impressive. Resuming gameplay. There, hey, that was me. I just saw myself there. How do I see myself? Is there a screen? There might very well be a monitor that I'm looking at, okay? So don't ask questions. If the ball gets near me, I'm stepping out of there. Oh, the slap! It was nowhere near the net. I guess you got to leave the slaps to the Rangers. Moshe Menzlowski, does he have it? Yes, he does, and that frustrates Sammy Cohen, who thought he almost had a chance there. No, the ball was residing comfortably under Moshe Menzlowski's back, and he's got a pretty big back. That baby got back, and if you're going to try to get the ball out of his back, it's going to be a very hard feat. Might as well just let the referee blow the whistle and try one more time. Siegel lets the ball come to him, and apparently so does Toby Burke, captain of the Panthers, allows the ball to go to Siegel. He's like, okay, well, if you have it, I'll let you have it. That's his strategy. Hasn't worked for him so far, as they are down 0-1 against the Rangers. Panthers shoot it out. Keep it in, though, by keeping the ball low. Toby Burke putting the pressure on Siegel. Avi Siegel. He tries to hit it. Tries to shoot it out, but it hit the Panther player there, Sammy Cohen, and it went over his shoulder and out of bounds. Interesting play there. I've just been told that we're having some technical audio difficulties, so I'm going to have to try to fix this mic. If you can or cannot hear me, I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Is there intelligent life form? Speaking of intelligent life form, Aaron Yeres knows exactly where he is, and he knows where to shoot that, and he shoots it out as the buzzer is buzzed, and the end of the first period turns into the beginning of the second. We're in the second period of the YFHL hockey matchup. It's only 1 point's been scored so far, and the Panthers are not the ones that have it. They're the ones that are looking for their first of the night. So far, in the 4 nights that we've had a YFHL, there has not been one shutout. Could this be the very first shutout? If anyone could do it, it could be the undefeated Rangers with a great goaltending of Moshe Menzlowski. But if anyone can stop that shutout from happening, it's these Panthers who've been doing pretty well for themselves in defense, so well, maybe not. Shua Sturm takes a shot. Menzlowski stops that one. Very easy to tell who Aaron Yeres is. He's the one with the trademark boxers over the pants. His mother forgot to tell him how to dress. Another shot from Sturm. Doesn't go anywhere, actually goes behind him. He's better off not taking the shot. Oh, the nice shot goes to Ruben. Shua Sturm, brother of Moshe Sturm, and he's got, I think, 2 other brothers, Kananara, and a family else that I don't know. I mean, I know there's 4 of them, at least. Kanina freaking Hara. Moshe Sturm was actually a learning mate of mine in the same program that I had. Moshe Sturm was my chavrusa at Rabbi Glazer's Shir. Good times, good times. Until I stopped going there to concentrate full-time on my YFHL duties. No, I'm just joking. I have a life too. No, I really don't. But I try to, and hopefully I'll return. You know, it's good to learn. I hope to one day return back into the saddle there. It's great times to learn, and I fully encourage everybody to do that learning. Aaron Yeres pushing him out of the way. He's like, I don't care if you want that ball. It's mine right now, and you can't have it. With you, I don't want to share it. I don't care what you want, Sammy Cohen. Sammy Cohen finally has it, though, and gets it past but doesn't get it past Aranyeras for long. Cohen just desperately backhands it out of his zone, and the Rangers are still in control of that ball. They shoot it. I think there was a attempted pass there to Weisbart. Weisbart and Cohen fighting for it. Weisbart likes to fight. He's a little guy, but he likes to fight, and he fights like he's bigger than everyone else, and that plays to his advantage because when you fight like you're big, it does add a few more inches to the height.
With the clock, that is.
I actually learned with Moshe Sturm a few times. Good guy to learn with. And Abby Jakubovic's brother also learned with Moshe Sturm. I think I appreciated Moshe Sturm more than Rafi Jakubovic, and that's okay though. Rafi's a good guy. And speaking of good guys, there's.
Good stuff, Nathan. Why not? Shot goes all the way down, and then another kind of blockage. I don't want to call it a save completely, but wow, backhand is from one direction to goal team. Kind of has it back, but Goldstein. No, it's not lucky. They get a crisscross, and now Goldstein passes to Elias Simone. Go on the team. He takes a shot.
All right, game is resumed. The clock is fine.
He passes it around. Elias blocks it, but Goldstein almost gets a piece of it, and no one gets a piece of it. It goes all the way down. Goes all the way down to a single, brings it all the way back, but not all the way back. With the ball, chasing him, and Elias shoots. Moshe moves it left.
And I think I'm going in and out here with this microphone. It's very difficult to gauge it. I think we've been having problems all night with it. Every time I had a good one-line zinger, the mic would cut out on me, I noticed. Very upsetting, very disappointing, but we will get this microphone fixed eventually, hopefully for the third period at least. Rubinoff is a swing and a miss, sort of like a foul, more like it, because he does get a little bit of it. And Burke tries to take the rest of it, but he loses it. Wow. I think that's Herzig there, who's playing defense off of Rubinoff and Toby Burke. Takes on two guys. See, one Ranger could be good as two people, and if that's the case, well, that's why they're winning. Good job by Herzig to defend against two Panthers players. Biren brings it out, tries to bring it to Elviezer Lowy, but they lose it to the Rangers, who just keep the pressure on Duga Rubin. Shua Sturm gives Biren some momentum. Biren tries to pass it, but his pass was way too weak to reach his tag team partner over there, Elviezer Lowy. And they lose it, and it gets brought back into their zone, and now the face-off is going to be taken. Oh, right in front of the net! And he could have had it, but the shot even went wide. Not even a shot on, but he was right in front. And that could have been another point for the Rangers. But no, they're still leading by 1 and only by 1. They like to change slowly. They don't just run up. They don't run their shift changes. And I think I would. I would run my shift changes. If I knew I only had a limited amount of time, the clock was running as we were going, which is what the case is tonight and will be happening thereafter, hereafter, not thereafter, because we're here right now. And there's a buzz by the whistle, and the clock still runs. And if the clock still runs, I would think, Havamina, that you would run right into position, unless they're tired. Maybe they're trying to stall. Well, whatever the case may be, Joel is letting them do that. Joel Frost, referee, official, linesman. There's a shot right on the net. Good shot, but it's from far away, so Menzelewski didn't have such a hard time saving that one. Sammy Cohen exerting his own force, but loses it behind the goaltending net. And the Rangers shoot it out a little too high, and it's out. Vitaly Zweig sporting a red hat and a red helmet tonight. Ooh, interesting way to win a face-off with the stick position that he had. He did beat Weisbach for it, but not much to do after that. Not much follow-through on that because there's no one to pass to. Sammy Cohen with a centering pass to Zweig. Zweig takes the shot. Looked like that could have easily went in. Menzelewski doing some great saving in that play. And then once again, these changes taking very slow. Toby Burke moseying on down to the face-off position. He wins the face-off. This time there was someone to get it. That someone was Elyashiv Gamara. So now it's the co-captains on. Gamara with a shot. And that, I think, did make it to Menzelewski, but it was a very deflected one. And stop. Good blocking by Elyashiv. He gets down on his knees to stop the shots. Oh, this time he stops it with his foot, which allows it to go to Toby Burke, who takes the shot. And I think that was deflected off the goalie. Out of play. Here they go again. The men are staying on. Burke, Gamara. And there's Mickey Goldstein there. Tries to take a centering pass. So I believe Menzelewski. And I believe that I'm right. Especially when I believe it. If you believe it, it's got to happen. Menzelewski tries to center to Goldstein, who couldn't take the shot, so he passed it back to Menzelewski, but Menzelewski's shot was too far away. He didn't have it in time to make the play, but what great passing back and forth with Menzelewski and Goldstein to try to get that goal. That shot goes all the way down. Elyashiv brings it back to him. Siegel with another shot, completely on the net. Almost a rebound available. But Toby Burke makes sure that is scarce. He gets past Goldstein, gets past Menzelewski, doesn't get past the wide Siegel. This time he just passes it to Rubinov, who takes the shot. Rubinov still has it, loses it to Mickey Goldstein, and Elyashiv Gamara, playing defense for his team, takes it back, and he keeps going. Gets past Menzelewski, who's no match for him. Neither is Siegel for that shot. That is saved. Rubinov has it. Gets it past Mickey Goldstein, but Siegel takes it, shoots it down, and now Goldstein's fighting with Burke. He loses it to Burke. Burke, though, loses it to Menzelewski, who has it. Menzelewski takes a little thought and a shot, and Tuvey Rubin's the one that saves that one. And the score is still 1-0. The Rangers point. Can't really say there was a win-off of that face-off there. A winner of the face-off. Still no winner for anything. I don't think anyone had control yet. Finally, the Rangers had a control for half a second, and that's all it would need. Farber to get that goal, and he does. It is now 2-0 for the Rangers. Has to be scary for the Panthers. Wow, and nobody had the ball the whole time. That's what I was just confounding. Nobody had it. No one won the faceoff. Nobody won any passes. The ball was just completely being fought over. And the second Farber had a chance, he took the shot and made it his. Sturm's shot gets blocked. Aaron Yeres takes the pass. Or gives a pass. Does he take a pass or give a pass? That's a good grammatical hockey grammar question. Another pass. This time it gets taken. No, it doesn't get stolen from him. Another example of nobody having it. There and there. Oh, but the center from Herzig. Farber tries to find it. He doesn't. And before he knows, Toby Burke and Biren both come out with it, but their shot is stopped by Moshe Menzalewski. Rangers are waiting for the Panthers to get on. And it's Zweig with that interesting way of winning a faceoff, which he does. And nobody's there to follow up on it once again. Same story we've been seeing of the shot by Blaustein. Yisrael Blaustein, I believe. And then there's a stop by the referee. I don't know what he's calling there. Might have been stopped in the net. And both teams decide to take a chance to change. Zweig's face-off is his. Blasty knows where to find it, but that shot gets blocked, and now there's a scramble for it. Sammy Cohen has to race after it, but Yeres gets it away from him. But it goes back to Cohen, but it was off his shoe, and he didn't get to get green control of the ball. So Moshe Blaustein's son Yisrael has to shoot it out once again. Blaustein with a shot. Yeres was able to deflect it a little bit, and Moshe Menzalewski got the rest of it there. Rangers bring it out again. It goes to Yeres. Yeres takes a shot perfectly on net. Duvi Rubin was there to save it. Zweig thinking he'd like to crash right into Yeres if he could. I don't think the ref really would allow it. This time he slap shots it to the boards. I don't think there was a reason to do that, though. And as we head towards the end of the second period, it's 2-0 Rangers. There's the buzzer. Both goals scored by Aaron Yeres and Farber. Coincidence? Probably. We'll see you back at the third period.
11:30. We're going to be done by 12.
What a game. It's been a very quiet game thus far, as the Rangers have been silently dominating, as silent as I have been dominating this microphone. They've been silently dominating the Panthers with only 2 points to 0. It is 2-0 for the Panthers. If they keep this up for the third period, Moshe Menzalewski is going to have the very first shutout of this season. I had a little interview there with Aaron Yeres, and that did not catch on the camera. Aaron Yeres said he's very proud of the way his goalie's playing. They're definitely missing J.J. Cole, and that Moshe did some great stuff by letting in the least goals of a season last year when they won by, and they only lost 1 point, got 1 point in. I guess this year he's going to try to break his YFHL record. See if he can not let in 1 goal. That'll be superiorly amazing. Of course, with a stacked team that they have, it won't be impossible. There goes Weisbart off with the ball and tries to shoot it, but Duvi Rubin has been almost as amazing. Probably just as amazing. You know what? I will say just as amazing as Moshe Menzalewski. The reason I say just as amazing, even though he let in 2 goals, is because his team is not as superiorly strong as the Rangers. the Rangers are dominating. They're on top. They haven't lost one game yet, and the Panthers are not known as goal scorers. Every game they've played, I mean, the games that they've played, they won 3-2. They lost 10-6, and they won 4-3. 6 points was the highest amount of points they've ever received. If that's the case, that 6 points is the highest score they've ever received, and they lost that one, goal scoring is not in their forte. Must be defense, and team captain Dewey Burke, looking for holding, didn't receive it. And there's another shot. Goes to Siegel, though. Siegel, a big man, blocking it. Wide man, doing what he can. And it was funny because I was talking to Moshe Menzalewski earlier on after the first period, and the score was 1-0. And I said to Moshe Menzalewski, I said, "Oh, you know what? It's not fair because I want to talk to you, but there's not that much time left to talk to you." Thank God, Baruch Hashem, I managed to get the interview with him, but for a few seconds I thought I wasn't going to get it. He said to me, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to try to make another scoreless period for you so you can still compliment me on that." And he managed to do it. He managed to get a second scoreless period, and it's no goals have gone by him yet. And that's got to be to his credit. He's doing an amazing job. Fantastic. He's got a great team helping him out, great team backing him up. And because of that, he's so far on his way to the very first shutout of this season. Or of both seasons in YFHL history, I think. Oh, almost another shot there. Set up beautifully by Menzalewski to Goldstein. Goldstein almost had it. And a good save by Duvie Rubin, who is on his game tonight. Hey, you never know. The Panthers might just go crazy and score 2 goals and we'll have a tie game. You never know what will happen. Anything can still happen in this game. But it looks as if the Rangers are on the way to something very special tonight. Shot goes to me. I can't play it. Aaron Yeres passes it down to Goldstein. Goldstein just backing into it, trying to at least. Yeres doesn't want his goalie to hold on to it. He sees the momentum they're actually building up, but he passes it to no man's land. It finally goes to Goldstein. Mickey fighting with Sammy Cohen for that ball. Sammy Cohen, no, I'm sorry, that was Sturm there. Sturm looks like Cohen. What do you want from me? Shua Sturm shoots it. Menzalewski saves it on the side. Of course, you can't score goals from the side, so it wasn't much of a save. Another shot, and Byron tries a few of them on Moshe Menzalewski, but it doesn't go in. Goldstein staying strong on that. Goes all the way down near me. Aaron Yeres shoots it out. Mickey Goldstein trying to play it again. Shoots it, tries to get to Menzalewski, but the Panthers are all on it. They go for a shot, and it's wide of the net. Oh, tries to back up, but Menzalewski doesn't let Byron do so. Menzalewski takes a shot. Duvie Rubin stops it, but for how long? Oh, for very long. It doesn't go in, even with Aaron Yeres trying to shoot it in. Shua Sturm gets it, takes a shot, a second one, a third, a fourth. It doesn't go in. Lally gets the fourth shot on Moshe Menzalewski, and it just doesn't seem to go in at all. They try again with 3 guys on it, and he saves it again with 3 Panthers and no Rangers to stop it, and it goes out of play. What a game by Moshe Menzalewski that he has tonight. What a shot down memory lane. I've been here before. And oh, what a pass. Almost gets it in. Farber had his arm up like he had the goal right there, but it didn't go in. And but he almost has like a similar to a breakaway because it's only one guy in front of him. It's the least traffic he's going to see tonight. There's a lot of traffic around the nets. The Panthers had no traffic. All 3 of them ready to attack, but they just were not prepared for it. And Menzalewski was just able to be there. And if it's going to be a shutout, it's going to be a well-deserved shutout by Moshe Menzalewski. You can't say that he didn't put a lot into it to help out. Naftali Zweig trying to do something with that puck, but he's very lumbering. He doesn't know how to use his skill like Jamie Azula does. Tully Zweig opting to take the face-off against Herzig. Herzig with that neck with Farber, but they jump on each other's toes, and that's going to be detrimental for the Panthers as they come back up and they shoot it. Nice save by Moshe Manzlevsky. That one could have gone in. Who knows? We never would have known. But there was a nice centering pass that wasn't connected on. Cohen has it all by himself, but before he gets to get it out, he has to bring it all the way back. And Naftali Zweig goes after it. No one's there to sender it to, so Siegel takes it out, brings it to Farber. Farber has it, goes for the shot, but he misses the shot sort of, and he brings it, gives it to Sammy Cohen. Sammy Cohen running around Herzig, finally gets it past him, shoots it down. Menzelewski stops him, but he doesn't clobber the puck, and Sammy Cohen gets shoved into the goalie by Siegel. Referee doesn't call anything. There might have been nothing to call, but nice blocking. But they are. Wow, Weisberg can kick pretty high. Both teams want to take a timeout. We're talking to Dr. Rabbi Mr. Menzelewski, the father of 3 Menzelewski boys that play amazing games for each of their respective teams. Moshe Menzelewski, you got to be proud of what your son's doing tonight. First ever shutout, if he does it tonight.
Almost 3 hours, waking up 4 in the morning, getting to the ice rink 4 in the morning, it pays off, huh?
Is it 4 in the morning? You train them well. Do you play hockey yourself?
A long time ago.
There is genetics, though. There is genetics to be helped there. The mother's side, not you. You don't play.
Sure do.
It does. It's a whole family affair. It's the mishpachas of hockey. It's a beautiful thing, and we're showing the byproduct of that tonight. Good luck as they go on to try for their shutout. Simcha Weisbar taking off his shot. Oh, and he sort of, no one wins it there, but Mieloshev Gamar picks it up and he gets a goal! There goes the shutout! We just jinxed it! Mieloshev Gamar gets the shot to end the shutout possibility for the Rangers, and they say, no, it happens. Hopefully they won't tie us in the last 7 minutes of this game. What a shot! Mieloshev Gamar gets it past the almost brick wall. Moshe Menza-freaking-Levsky. He shows that he's not. What a save by Duvi Rubin, showing, hey, I'm some force to be reckoned with as well. And it's Gamara once again. I don't think he wants to take himself off for the next 7 minutes. He is the assistant captain. He might have say in the matter, but Menzelewski gets by him. Yitzhak Menzelewski. Oh, Weisberg falls down. That might allow 2 Panthers to capitalize with a heavy shot. Siegel helps it deflect it wide. And out. It took 3 periods. 3 periods for the Panthers to get 1 goal. And if they can get the second one, they will be tied. But it'll take a 3rd period for them to do it. Wow. Boards have been squashed. The Frost brothers being seen for the first time on camera together, trying to work the boards, making sure all is okay as we find ourselves in the last half of the 3rd, possibly final period, maybe not. We might get a surprise goal from the Panthers to tie this baby up, and the Rangers might find themselves in some hot pursuit. Aaron Yeres brings it out, tries to bring it back, but Tuvi Burke was right in front of him, and Moshe Menzelewski has to make a nice stop. Eliashov Gamara couldn't get all the way around the way he wanted to, and Yeres was right on top of it before he even got close to thinking about a rebound. There is a penalty on the play. It's a power play for these guys, and the assistant captain and team captain, Burke and Gamara, are there trying to get anything they can, and they are working very hard, but can they get it past Menzelewski? He might be the 3rd man to try to even it out. It might just be an even match now. There is a penalty on the play. There's a power play because of that body check, and it's a goal! It's a goal! Elyashev Gamara gets both goals, and it's a power play goal, but a very, very important power play goal. He knows that he has to work quick on that one. He knew that he had to work quick on that one. He had to get it, and they finally tied it. It took a penalty, a really bad, unfortunate penalty for the Rangers to be tied, and the Rangers find themselves in a place that they've never found themselves before, close to the end of a game, and they are being tied, and it's anybody's game once again, and a shot is taken, but Menzelewski's right there to block it, make sure it goes nowhere near anybody. Burke almost had one there, and Gamara as well. The absence of Julius J.J. Cool is really taking its effect right now on the Rangers as the big boys, Menzelewski and Goldstein, the two big high goal scorers, are out there with Yeres, the other big guy on their team, their other power players, to see if they can recapitulate what they've got in the first two periods, see if they can get one more, and that's all they need. They get one more, and they're back in it with their fourth undefeated game. But these Panthers look like they want to dethrone these Rangers. Darius doesn't know what to do with it, but he finally figures out that he's going to shoot behind everybody else. Guys keep going at it. Sturm tries to build a rush for his team, but he gets stolen by Yeres, and there's two guys on it. Yeres with a quick pass. Duvie Rubin. Wow, great stuff by Duvie Rubin, making sure that the ball doesn't go near that net. Well, it is near the net, but make sure it didn't go in. He kept his pad down. That ball was inching its way towards any part of net, and Duvie Rubin didn't have it. Nice body check by Menzelewski. And Lowy says he's sorry, so I might have been wrong when it came to that body check. I don't know. Looked like Menzelewski was making the check. Herzig and Zweig setting off. And Zweig gets it for his team. There's two men there. Always a dangerous problem because Farber and Herzig are telling you why. Right now, Herzig was completely open for that one, but Duvie had it staked. Zweig taking it up again, this time against Herzig. Herzig, well, gets it towards him. Wow, what a shot! All the way down right side, and Menzelewski just pops it open, making sure it doesn't get through him to the other side. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation, and we've got a great game going. And they're just soccering the ball. Stick's not even in the way. There's just an open ball right there. No one's near it. Siegel finally chases it down, gets it in front of Zweig, and brings it down. Blaustein wants to take another shot at it, but he gets caught up behind the net, so he brings it only to Sammy Cohen. Whoa, but Sammy Cohen loses it to Herzig. Herzig takes the shot, and it doesn't go near. Oh, a swing and a miss by Siegel. Strike one, strike two, and this time he finally gets it, and gets it where it counts, right into the face, into the chest of Duvie Rubin. Duvie Rubin with a nice pose. Would have been a nice save if he made it. It had to be a save, but he definitely had a nice pose there. Blaustein brings it out again for the Panthers. Naftali Zweig chasing Siegel for it. Sammy Cohen. It gets by him. It gets to Doobie, who's got to save it. And they bring it again, around again. Sammy Cohen takes a shot. Then Zalewski stops it. And Zweig tries to get on the rebound, but Siegel breaks it out. And it's Farber who wants to get something on it. Couldn't get it the forehand. Tried the backhand, and Doobie smothered it. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in this regulation period. We're going to go into overtime very soon if one of these teams don't score a goal. Menzalewski this time and Dovey Burke setting off against each other. That's got to be Goldstein over there who passes. Wow, that wasn't a pass. It was kind of like a fake pass because it hit some pad. And Weisbart just going after it. Oh, so it's not Goldstein, it's Weisbart. Interesting change of lines. It's not Goldstein and Menzalewski, it's Menzalewski and Weisbart. Weisbart's a little bit more wild. Let's see what he's got. Oh, and he missed it with a very important play that he had to make, and it was a very detrimental miss. And Burke with the ball a little bit, gets to Yeres, but Yeres completely misses it. Good thing Weisbart's there to pick up the pieces, takes a shot, and I don't think it gets towards the net, but Doobie Rubin with another save, keeping the game tied with 44 seconds left to go in a regulation. A power play would be awful for either team right now. I mean, it would be good for, a penalty would be awful for either team right now. Eliashib Amora showed that. Wow, Yeres gets it right between Burke's legs. To no avail, because he's got to bring it out once again. Oh, gets caught up in the net, but he continues it off. He passes to Rubinoff. Rubinoff, it was just too hard for him to get. And Rubinoff, waiting for it, and it gets to him. Can't do much to it. Yeres once again with the ball. Rubinoff tries to squash him off of it, and it's Weisbart who goes for the backhand, and Doobie Rubin's right there where he knows Weisbart was ready to shoot it out. I mean, these goalies are in a zone right now. They're in a zone where they know, they have that sense. They see where they feel where the puck is going, and their reaction timing is just great right now. And it's just going to be almost impossible. And if it comes to a shootout, it'll be definitely a very interesting shootout. I know that. And that's the end of regular. Regulation overtime. The only overtime that matters is a shot right off the bat. Doesn't go anywhere near the goalie though, and he stops it anyways, making sure there were no opportunities for any goal scored for the Rangers. Time is still ticking down, isn't it? It's still ticking down. The regulation's possible. In the overtime, Yeres takes a shot himself, and both teams, I mean, it's scary for everyone in a shootout, but a shootout's definitely going to be very exciting and interesting to see if it happens, because these two goalies are just playing so incredibly. They deserve a shootout. I don't think they want one, but they deserve this one to be ended in a shootout. It'll have to do with the goalies. Abby Jakubovic lost his team's shootout, and that's Abby Jakubovic who missed 10 points to us tonight. So if that's the case, oh, you have 5 minutes left. 5-minute penalty. 5-minute overtime.
5-minute run time.
And you have 6 minutes left on your tape.
It's perfect. And then I'll get the shootout if there is one.
Oh, they keep going. So it's 5 minutes left, not 2 minutes left. And both teams eagerly racing to get something over here. If they get the one goal, we're in sudden death over here. One goal wins, but it doesn't look like that's what it's going to be. Doesn't look like that's what it's going to come down to. It's probably going to come down to a shootout. So just
No, it's the wrong time. Right? It doesn't matter. You're not going to have time. You can see it. I'm going to put another tape in for the shootout. Well, it's 5 shots each team. I mean, unless they don't 3. Okay.
time, taking away O'Reilly right in front of Rubin. He just stared at it as the ball was right in front of him, saying, "Gee, is anyone going to try to shoot that one past me? Because I'll let it happen if it happens right now." Nobody did. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left to overtime. Clock is running by fast. Herzig sets it up. Doesn't get it for his team. Toby Burke, double shots. Still both times stopped by Yeres. This time Yeres jumps out, passes to Herzig. Herzig gets it up to the ceiling, and that calls it out of play. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to the inevitable shootout, unless like a crazy miracle happens. Shoot it right down. And Sammy Cohen is just pulling out all the stops, doing everything he can, but they haven't really gotten much shots on the net itself. But they're shooting hard, and both teams are shooting really hard, fighting to get any point they can, and Menzalewski just holds on to it for good measure. 1:36 left till we finally get where we know we're going to go. And who wins this one? We're still trying to find out. Herzig finally wins some of it. Blaustein chases after it, and he passes it down. Where's Elyashev Gamara? He's not on the court. He's the only person that scored for his team, and you would think that he'd be on the rink right now, but he's not. Blaustein instead grabs it and tries to shoot it to a cluster of people, and it gets to Yeres. Yeres smartly is on it. Farber's the other one on. That would be smart. Also, a shot by Herzig, and it's saved by Duvey with another one of the many nice saves that we've seen tonight. Yes, it is Farber. Farber is on. It's Farber and Yeres, the two goal scorers of their team tonight. That is the smart thing to do. You keep the goal scorers, the guys that score goals. Those are the ones that things are going to happen. And Yeres brings it out. What a shot! And saved with a tight, thick save by Duvey Rubin. And there's 33 seconds left until we go to a shootout. Toby Burke and Menzalewski set off, and what a shot! Rings all the way down. Menzalewski, how was he ready for that one? How is he ready for a lot of them tonight? Toby Burke brings it around, shoots it down, goal, wow, takes a risk by bringing it all the way down past the point, and the shot was wide on goal because of it. But they still have a little bit of control in it, well, not much. And it doesn't matter because we have 3 seconds left. 2, I mean, oh no, it was 1, and that's the end of overlation, and we're going into the shootout! Here goes the first one. It's Lowy, takes it up, tries it, but he just waits too long before he shoots it in there. And that shows what the Panthers have tonight. But you know what? Lowy's a pretty good guy. Abiel Lowy scored many goals and many times for the Panthers. Here comes Simcha Weisbart. His sister's wondering what he's going to do. Oh! And he goes for the shot here. And oh, what a shot! And he gets the goal! He gets the goal past Burke! What a goal by Simcha Weisbart. Wow, right off the bat, we have our first goal. Great stuff, Simcha Weisbart. He's a fast guy. He's definitely a fast guy with fast hands and fast a lot of other things. Here comes Toby Burke. Toby Burke trying to copy what Weisbart had and maybe possibly tie it up, but he was unable to do so. Wow. And that just puts more pressure on the Panthers. The Panthers, for their record, never lost a shootout before. But then again, the Rangers never lost a game. And here comes a shot by Yeres, easily saved by Duvey Rubin. And we have our final one right here. If he doesn't get it, I'm going to interview him right now. If he doesn't get it right now, it's over. Do you think that you have a chance of this one? Yeah. All right, he has a chance. Oh, what a shot! What a way to end it! What a way to win it! And they do it! Menzalewski saves it for his team! What an incredible game! And it's just fitting that it ended in a shootout with Menzalewski and the team cheering hard. I want to see if I can get some word from Herzig, who's done so much for his team as of late. What do you think about your teammates and everything that's gone on tonight?
It's been a great game. We haven't had JJ here. It's been very tough, very low-scoring game. Only 2-0. We have to work really hard till the end.
Still undefeated, though.
That's true, but they did get a point.
cares if they got a point? You guys did a great job. Stop fetching. Stop complaining. Good stuff right there. Get out of here. Go celebrate with your boys. Farber actually had a point tonight. The only other Aaron to have a point. Elyashev, come over here and tell us what it's like to get 1 point. Farber, get over here. Both of you guys, tell us what it's like to get points in this very, very low-scoring game.
It takes a lot of hard work. Once you get it, you really appreciate all the hard work that your team put in. And I'm just happy that we were able to put a hard fight.
Where's your keeper? Oh, your father's really proud. That's it. You're not getting accepted at Orchaim. All right. What do you have to say? What do you want to add to that one? What do you want to add to that one, Farber? You also did a great job. You got yourself a goal when it was very needed by the team. Hey, if you didn't get the goal, you wouldn't have gone to the shootout, and you guys wouldn't have gotten the victory.
I think that it's all about the team players, and I had a good line, and thanks to Shmuel Herzig. I scored.
Shmuel Herzig. Oh, he gave you the assist for that one, didn't he? So Shmuel Herzig helped you out. It was a team effort too. With JJ not there, and there was lots been discussed about that. You have to hand it to Menzelowski for really stepping up.
Yes, Menzelowski, great goalie.
Stepped it up, great goalie, all that good stuff. What another great night! Congratulations, Aaron Farber. What another great night of YFHL action. We ended it, once again, the night ended with another shootout, thanks probably to the Panthers. Those guys just like shooting it out. They won one shootout, lost another shootout, but you have to admit it, no one else ever got a point against the Rangers. So they set a little record for themselves. The Rangers, they went into their very first shootout and destroyed, once again, with their unprecedented, undefeated four-game undefeated streak. The Predators, who could have forget what the Predators did tonight, destroying 12-4 was the final game. A lot of great stuff happening tonight, and I'm just as overwhelmed and exhausted as everyone else. So for Joel and Nathan Frost, I am Moshe Kovsik saying thanks for watching YFHL Hockey. Good night, everybody.